meet everybody. So, I wanted to talk to you guys about a recent change in my Patron God, and I have read both online and in books about patron gods and matron goddesses, and do they stay that way forever? Do they change from time to time? And I've read a lot of personal experiences from a lot of different people, especially online. And there was one woman who said that hers changes not frequently, but she never has the same matron goddess and patron god um, all throughout her life. She said it's been changing ever since she started um, the practice. So, um, at first I thought that mine were just going to stay the same because I had such a deep connection and I didn't think that it was ever going to change. But recently I've discovered that depending on what you are going through in your life, it could change, especially with me. Now, there are some people who decide to keep the same matron goddess and patron god throughout their whole entire practice. There are some people who don't have a matron or patron god or goddess. Um, but mine has recently changed. Um, my matron goddess is still Kuan Yin. That hasn't changed yet. Um, but my patron god has changed, and it was Buddha. And I believe that it was Buddha for quite some time because I needed that knowledge and that enlightenment at that point in my life um, to help me come to the realization that this is the right path for me, and that despite the hardships that a lot of people have thrown at me, that I'm going down the right path. And I needed to come into that knowledge on my own. Um, and he really helped me to decide that and you know come to that realization. And then one day, it was someday recently, it just, I don't want to say it was gone. I don't want to say the connection was gone, but something felt different. Um, there were shows on TV about Lord Ganesh, and there were a couple of books that I picked up just for casual reading that had him in there, and I thought, oh, here it goes again. And this is how it always happens, guys. This is how they make themselves known, at least to me. They they give me these signs and these symbols that they are there, and to let me know that they are there and they are in my life, and they want me to realize it and know it. Lord Ganesh is my new patron god. Now, I have been going through a lot of rough times. There've been a lot of obstacles in my path, and it hasn't been easy for me to deal with. Um, with my friends and with school and work, and it's just been crazy. And there's just so much in my way, and I felt like I just couldn't get through it. And ever since he made himself known and present in my life, it hasn't been that terrible to get past the obstacles. Now, he doesn't remove them for me. Um, he is the God of removing obstacles and helping with them, and um, but he doesn't actually move them for you. He helps you. He he definitely gave me the confidence and the courage to do so. Um, there was one day I came home, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys know that I have his statue. Um, Actually, it looks like this. And I came home and I set up my meditation altar. I had him sitting there, and I meditated on him, um, and what this means, what all this symbolism meant, what he's trying to tell me, and it just all kind of made sense after that. So I have this nice little setup going on, and I like to keep it. I keep it this way on my nightstand as often as I possibly can. Um, and I'm going to show it to you guys here in a second. It's a nice little, what do I want to call it? It's not really a crystal grid, but, um, and I guess you could consider it a little bit of a shrine to him. Um, but with all these issues I'm having, these obstacles that are in my way, I like to have this set up and ready to go and I know that he's there, and I know that he's helping, and he's doing what he can. Um, I do pray to him quite often, especially when things seem extremely bleak, uh, and it's very calming to know that he's there and to feel his presence. And it's just, he's been such a help in my life right now. It's just unreal. I can't even explain it to you guys. So anyway, I'm gonna show you this little setup that I got going on over here. Um, and yeah, hope you guys like it. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is my little mini shrine to Lord Ganesh. It's not much of anything, but this is what I set up when I meditate, as I mentioned earlier. I have a purple candle, little taper candle, sitting in the back here. And it's mostly to correspond with the amethyst stones that I have at the bottom of his statue. The amethyst stones are wonderful for meditation. They're also good for psychic powers, things like that, for healing, for balance, for calming. So it's just perfect to have them there. Sometimes I have sodalite sitting here to help with self-confidence. It just depends. But right now I just have the amethyst, the tumbled amethyst. And then, of course, I have Lord Ganesh here, the remover of obstacles. It's just, I can't even express to you guys how helpful it has been to have him as my patron god. But yeah, and I have it sitting on this glass plate so that when the wax from the candle drips, it has somewhere to go. So anyway, that is that, and I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so smoke from the candle that I just blew out. So you guys just saw my little mini shrine to Lord Ganesh, and that's what I have sitting out all the time, as often as possible. And it really helps. Just even to look at it and see it and meditate on it. I also use that when I pray to him. Um, it just really works wonders for me. I did the same thing with Buddha, with my little Buddha statues. And it's just, I don't know, it's just really nice to have their image in front of you and to pray and to meditate on it. So anyway, guys, that's kind of all I have. I just wanted to share that with everyone. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And actually, I would like to know who your matron and patron gods and goddesses are. Um, you know, record it. Make little video responses. I'm so curious to know. I'd love to know what connects you to them and how they have helped you with your practice or in your daily life. Um, I want to hear your story. So, anyway, guys, I'll be talking to you soon. Blessed be.